breaking news.
A police officer is in critical condition this morning after being shot while responding to a domestic violence call. Thanks for joining us here this morning. I'm Stephen Albritton. The officer was flown to a hospital in Dayton. The man who shot him was shot and killed by another officer. This all began unfolding off State Route 48 in Lebanon sometime around 9:30 last night. And we are leading the way with live team coverage this morning. WLWT News 5's Meredith Stutz. She's at Miami Valley Hospital in Dayton. We will check in with her in just a moment. But we begin with Megan Mitchell. She is live at the Clear Creek Government Center with what we know about what led up to those shots being fired. Megan.
Yeah, and Stephen, it is what appears to be a domestic violence situation that started all of this. And, you think about domestic violence situations, specifically the one that happened just a couple weeks ago in southeast Kentucky. That took the lives of multiple officers. So they're very dangerous situations, can be very tense. And so these officers responded around 9:30 last night to this situation where they found a man that was ramming his ATV into his wife's car. We are told that Clear Creek Township officers responded, and right now it's unclear what specifically led up to the shooting. But according to police, the suspect shot one of the responding officers, hitting him in the head. A female officer, a sergeant, returned fire, killing the suspect. Responders called in-care flight helicopter. It rushed that officer to the hospital. Here at the police department, the focus is really turned to the Ohio BCI investigation.
And there, a male subject shot one of my officers, and he's in stable but critical condition right now in the ICU. The individual that shot my officer was shot by one of our other officers and killed. So BCI is here processing our scene. We'll be doing that through the night. The officer was care flighted to the hospital, and we'll be attending to what he's got there.
This home is known to the department. Police chief tells us that they have been called to this address multiple times before. Details on how many times we do not know. Those may come out within the next few days as to exactly what those situations were, but we'll keep you updated on this situation throughout the rest of the morning. Reporting live here in Clear Creek Township, Megan Mitchell, WLWT News 5.
Megan, the Clear Creek Township Police Department has had a pretty rough stretch recently, losing several officers over the past few years.
Yeah, I mean, they were telling us it just feels like there's a dark cloud hanging over this department. Back in 2019, there was an officer who was killed in a backyard, and then within a 6-7 month span of that happening, another officer was killed after a drunk driver hit his vehicle. So, I mean, just a tough situation. And of course, we have Meredith at the hospital as well, giving us an update on the condition. Back to you, Stephen.
All right, Megan Mitchell, thank you so much for that report. We'll check in later. Again, the responding officer was shot in the head, then flown to Miami Valley Hospital in Dayton, Ohio. As Megan mentioned, as we've been mentioning, Meredith Stutz is there, continuing our live team coverage of this unfolding situation. Meredith, you've been there overnight. What have you seen as the sun starts to rise over that hospital?
Good morning to you, Stephen. As dawn breaks here in Dayton, we are awaiting to find the latest condition of that officer, that Clear Creek Township police officer who was shot in the head and, like Megan said, was flown here to Miami Valley Hospital. And we do know the latest on his condition is that he is listed as critical but stable. Again, we do hope to hear later in this morning how that officer is doing. Now, we have been able to gather some information about that officer we want to share with you this morning. We do know that he has been with Clear Creek for 14 years. We're told that he has a family, including several children, and that entire family was able to come here to the hospital last night to be with that officer. Now, WLWT was here as that helicopter landed here at the hospital, and then below here on the ground where I am, late last night we saw cruiser after cruiser come from various departments coming to show that support. And this morning it's a little bit more quiet as we await to hear the officer's condition. But again, that police chief tells us that we should receive an update later this morning. But for now, that was the only update we got, was late last night. But right now we're just in a little bit of a waiting period as we wait to hear how that officer's condition is after being shot in the head. Reporting live in Dayton, Meredith Stutz, WLWT News 5.
Yeah, Meredith, an anxious wait for answers. At 6 a.m., I'm sure the hospital is picking up as far as traffic there. Any new police squadrons, any other departments showing up as you've been waiting?
Now that we've seen Stephen, but we know certainly whether they're here at Miami Valley or whether back home in their townships or counties, we know that a lot of first responders are keeping a close ear to this investigation and, of course, keeping that officer and his family in their thoughts and prayers. Back to you.
Meredith, thank you so much for that. We'll come back to you later on, especially if more information happens. We do appreciate it. This is a developing situation. We are still working to learn more information. We expect that information to be coming from investigators later today. And when we get it, we'll update you both on air and online as soon as it becomes available. You can also find the latest on the WLWT mobile app. Well, we do have an update to a story we led the way.